Okay, hey, welcome back. I know the last video was a little bit haphazard in as much as it was garage work and just looking at some of the chandlery and some of the bits and pieces that came off the boat with a view to cleaning them up. They never got cleaned up. I got some work and needed to use the workshop. So today I've got a spare afternoon. I've gone and got some hardwood, or I had some hardwood, some Sapele doorstep, and I've taken all the kick rails off the boat. So I'm just going to offer it all up now through the circular saw, through the bent table saw, and see if I've got enough wood there to make all the new kick rails. Be quite interesting, just measuring up, maybe cutting up. Have a little look. I'll add this to the last bit of video. It won't be too dynamic. It's not too boat heavy, but a little bit general work around the boat that you have to get done at some stage or other. I don't know whether or not anybody will find it interesting, but I'll chuck it up because it's part of my video diary anyway. For when I'm an old man, I can look back at it and quite enjoy watching the journey I took getting it back. One sad thing today. A couple of days ago, Jeremy Rogers from Contessa Yachts died, which is a sad loss to the community. And one hell of a boat builder and designer, along with David Sadler back in the 60s. That's a sad loss, really. Jeremy Rogers. I was really hoping to maybe get a meeting with him through a friend, a mutual friend. I was hoping to get a meeting with him, really, just to discuss Contessa of Mel, because she was Jeremy Rogers' fifth hull. In fiberglass, along with David Sadler, which is quite interesting. It's really quite unique and now really is a part of history. Points to note, I used to own a boat called Elixir, and Elixir was a Dawn 39, which is a Dawn 39, which is a stretched Contessa 38, and then Jane took her on. She was just too big for me, much too big for me. And it was Jane that suggested I get a Contessa 26, which started my thought process going down that route, as they were real great single-handers, quite small and compact, easy, cheap on mooring, especially in the Med, because you go by the length of your boat overall and stuff like that, and easy to control. So I looked at the 26, but Jane bought Dawn, the Dawn 39 Elixir, and apparently it's on Yachting Monthly. In fact, I know it is. It's on the cover of Yachting Monthly for November. They're doing a test on it. There weren't too many made. Could be really interesting to see my old boat. I absolutely loved her, but she was too big for me. 39-foot single-handed sailor, with not a vast amount of thousands and thousands of miles, but she was a bit daunting to me. I was fearful of her more than I was enjoying her. So Jane got a yachtmaster instructor, absolute legend of a woman. She's got all the right things in all the right places to sail, teach, transit, deliver, whatever. So I'm really glad she got her. She spent a fortune on her, bringing her right back up to spec. I sold her in great condition, but Jane needed her coded, so it made sense for her to have all the standing rigging done, a lot of the running rigging, some body work, some bits and pieces. The hull needed keying before it was anti-fouled, so she had that done at great expense, and I absolutely applaud her for going that far and in depth. To get the Dawn 39, which is legendary, back up to scope, and I wish her all the best in the world for the future. Anyway, that enough said. Jeremy Rogers sadly passed away a couple of days ago. I think we're forever in debt to the man for his progress made during the 60s and 70s on fiberglass and on the development of cruising, sailing and racing yachts. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get this wood in, offer up, and show you some of the old stuff and what I'm going to try to achieve with some of the new stuff. Okay, so I'll take you down and show you what came off the boat and show you what I've got to try and achieve most of the woodwork with. It's a piece of doorstep I acquired, Sapele, I'm led to believe, or it is a hard condensed word. So unless other people have got other ideas, I'm pretty sure it should work. I haven't measured it. I would give you the dimensions otherwise, but it's a lovely old chunk, and I don't think I'll get all of the hang on. I don't think I'll get all of the wood I need out of it, but I will get a fair chunk of it, and I can source more of this Sapele anyway. It's local, it's British, it's English, it's down here in Dorset, and so matching it up. So this is the sort of condition of the old rail. I wasn't too fussy taking it off because I knew I was going to renew it. I might actually try and recover the stainless steel screws. They seem to still be in good condition. I've recovered a lot of them. And there's the transom cap in the aft end. That's off the back end. And this will be nice to this will be lovely to see brand new again. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't think I'll get to fiberglass this year now. I'll be very lucky if I get a warm enough day. I might do a test piece on a warm enough day, but I won't get to do the fiberglass in this year. Maybe not till spring, but that's the type of condition, and this all brand new, I think is just going to look absolutely superb. Yeah, loads of kick rails off the gunnels, off the sidewalls. It's lovely. It's going to be, and I'm going to try and get these lengths where I can. They're only about 1.25 inches thick, and so I'm going to try to get it all out of this wood. I'll put you back up on the shelf. And if you're interested, stay tuned in. If not, then skip forward or whatever. Let's see how we get on. So it looks like these are best cut. The best use of this piece of wood is to cut these strips that way and have 5mm of thickness in each strip spare to dress. That way I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the main bulk of this, and I'll see if I can just scrounge one out of the chamfered edge of that. Anyway, it's going to be hideously hard because of the length on my own to run this through this table saw. However, I'll give it a go. Let's see if we can get a 40mm by 22mm slice out of it. As you can see, this table saw's guide doesn't work. It was cheap. Just proves to you you can use reasonably priced stuff and still get away with it. You have to be careful and set it up. It works for me. So it's going to be a bit of a task, but I'll give it a go. So, as you can see, that was seriously hard on my own. I could do with my son being here really after work, feeding, but I've got a pretty decent cut off of it. It's going to be the underside anyway. It'll be the top side, and I'll. There's a natural bend in that anyway. I will play around with this for a second, leave that till Franklin gets here. And my hoover's just given up. Okay, so we're going to try and route a profile in the edge of it on the little table router I made, which once again is an old home router, just put into a bench, and well, you'll see in a sec. So this is my little homemade router table. I'll show you around it in a sec. I just had a bench and put a reasonable top on it, and then bolted into the underside of the bench the router, which is a good Makita one. Put two little spigots upright. Cut a butterfly nuts. Loads of rubbish in here. Couple of butterfly nuts. As you can see, all this does is slides in and out. As long as you get it right angles to your work, your router head comes up this way, screws up from the bottom, and I'll screw it down to change the chuck, the bit. Let's crack on. So hi, my name's Leo. I'm a boat builder and a sailor, and in this episode I'd just like to show you how to do it gangster style. I think I've got a reasonable profile on that one. See the difference? It's going to come up lovely. 5 or 6 coats of varnish on that, that'd be great. Here's like a salt going in flat. Yeah, you go that end. Keep it down and on the table and in.
Yeah, what do you want to do about this bit?
Well, I'm hoping to get another 40 out of it that way. No, I won't. Right that way.
It's just a bit short. Okay, you can paint them down. Right.
Because that's only the boats.
Oh no, yeah. You just stick them all through the table saw, isn't it? Take that difference off on the table saw.
Yeah, I don't really want it.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
feel like.
Right.